Good morning everybody.
Hi guys.
We're last seen summer. If you watch our channel, you know we love to travel, and we really have travelled this time. We're in the beautiful country of Thailand.
And today we're in Bangkok and we're here for a while. We've got loads to do and loads to show you.
We're going to ride the BTS today and we're going to go to see the Golden Mount. It looks fantastic, doesn't it?
Yeah, and we've got to go along the Klong to get there as well, so it's going to be a fun day.
Yeah, I'm really excited. So we're back at the Thai train station. Have I got it right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
We got our spring rolls, which look amazing. I just dropped that one. So we're at the BTS station, and we've got to catch the BTS to Phaya Thai, because that's where we're going to catch the Klongs in a minute. And I'm really looking forward to catching the Klongs. We've been to Bangkok loads of times, but I've never ridden the Klongs. Getting around Bangkok on the BTS is so straightforward. The staff are really helpful as well if you're unsure of where you're going and what you're doing, but it's a great way of getting around the city, it really is.
So we just left the BTS station and we're walking on a very busy main road to where we've got to catch the boat along the Klong. And Bangkok is so chaotic and so noisy, really noisy. It wasn't until later that we discovered that Matthew made us get off at the wrong stop. We should have got off at the Vulture stop, so it meant we had a bit of a long walk.
There is no time to mess around on these Klong boats whatsoever. Virtually the second you set foot on them, they are off, and at a fast speed too. You really can't dawdle. But it was a great way of getting around, and it was only 11 baht for our journey, which is, what, 25 pence, which is so cheap. So we've just got off the Klong boat. I think I've got off a stop early, but that's always what I always do. I'm a bit of an idiot that way, aren't I?
Yeah, so we're having a bit of a walk now, but what an amazing fun way to get around Bangkok.
Absolutely fantastic, and I've been going around that way for hundreds of years. It's known as the Venice of Asia, isn't it, Bangkok?
Yeah, it is, yeah. I think they used to transport goods and things like that on it years ago, but now people use them because it's easier to get on a Klong boat than it is to actually travel around because the city is so busy with traffic.
It certainly is a busy city. But yeah, we're walking to the temple now, and hopefully the weather holds out, because we were filming just now and had to stop because it was the biggest crash of thunder I'd ever seen in my life.
Whoa. Right, come on, hurry up before we get wet.
Yeah.
I think we might get a bit wet in a minute as well.
Yeah.
So we've just about made it to the Golden Mount after quite a walk. Had a good boat trip, but now it started raining.
Yeah, that big clap of noise and thunder. There's another one.
There you go.
It's definitely a precursor to a very heavy rain coming. The skies have gone black, haven't they?
Yeah, so we'll see how we get on.
So it really is pouring down there. There's thunder, there's lightning. The heavens have really opened.
Yeah, when it rains in Thailand, it really rains.
It certainly does. And we've made it to the Golden Mount, and I'm really disappointed it's so rainy at the moment because it looks fantastic. I can't wait to get out and have a really good look at it.
Yeah, we've taken cover at the moment and we're sat with a lot of other people just sort of waiting, so...
Yeah, as soon as this rain goes off, we'll have a good look around. So it's an hour later, and we're still sat here waiting for the rain to go off, aren't we?
Yeah.
I looked at my phone and it did say that it's supposed to dry up soon, so fingers crossed, but if it doesn't, we're
going to have to do it in the rain.
Yeah, put our bullets up and go up there in the rain. So the rain hasn't gone off. We've been here an hour and a half now, I reckon.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit lighter, but we're just going to go for it, aren't we?
Yeah. As we walked to the entrance, we walked through this stunning cave that had a beautiful statue of Buddha inside. But when we got to the entrance, due to the bad weather, it was closed, so we still had to wait. Right, it's finally opened, so we're going to make our way up, and we've got to walk up 344 steps to get to the top. So we'll see you up there. So we've made it to the top of the Golden Mount, and it's nice because we're actually in the dry. We're out of the rain.
It is so raining outside. It's heavy as anything, isn't it?
Yeah, and all the steps that you walked up, it looks like a river running down there. It's really, really bad.
It's a real shame too, because there was loads to see, weren't there, coming up? It looked really, really nice.
Yeah, I mean, at the top, you sort of see 360 views of Bangkok, which you're not going to see that today, but...
You can't see very far at all, can you?
No.
After almost a 2-hour wait and a climb up those horrific wet stairs, it was totally worth it when we got in there. It was beautiful inside the temple, it really was.
So we haven't actually explained what the Golden Mount is yet, and it's basically a man-made hill in the middle of Bangkok.
They were going to build a cheddy here absolutely years ago, and it couldn't take the weight, it collapsed, and they just neglected it for decades, and trees grew and it got covered in grass and it made a hill. And then they decided they were going to build this temple on top of it.
Yeah, and like Matthew said, there is a temple up here, Wat Saket I think it's called. So be aware, when you're in Thailand, if you come to a temple, you have to have your shoulders and your knees covered.
It's usually open on the top, and it's closed today because the weather is so bad, and it's supposed to have fantastic views from at the top. It's supposed to be brilliant.
Yeah, it's a shame because, like Matthew said, if the weather was better, it would look beautiful. The landscaping as you walk up, plants and the waterfalls and the rocks and everything is gorgeous, but obviously you couldn't get a feel for it properly because of the rain.
Yeah, it has spoiled today, it really has. It cost us 50 baht each to get in, and I think that's a nice price to pay to see something this pretty, it really is.
Even if it's raining.
Even in the rain. This rain really hasn't let up at all afternoon. It's been a horrendous storm. They've been having terrible weather over here for months apparently. But yeah, it's cooled today a bit, but that's Thailand, I'm afraid. We got a lot of rain.
They've got a shrine here and it's covered in vulture statues, which is a bit odd, but when you read about it, this place used to be a crematorium, and in 1820 30,000 people died of cholera, and they brought the bodies here to be burned, but they couldn't keep up with the amount of bodies they had, and they were led outside and they got eaten by vultures basically, and it's pretty gruesome. Well, it's really gruesome, it's awful, but yeah, that's why it's here.
This weather has not let up in the slightest, so we've jumped into a Tuk Tuk to take us back to the BTS station because I'm not walking in that. It's so bad. Riding a Tuk Tuk is such a cool way of getting around Bangkok. They go down all the back alleys, they know all the shortcuts, they fly through the city, they really do. But make sure you always negotiate your price before you get on. So we're back at the Thai train station. Have I got it right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, the Thai train station. Because we walked up the Thai road, didn't we, to get to the Klong?
Yeah, we did, yeah.
So I am right. It has been awful weather today. It's really sporting because that was fantastic, that place. Yeah. It really was.
And it's still raining now, and we're heading back to Slow 11. And I don't know about you, but I want a beer.
Yeah, the first thing I'm going to do is have a beer. And some spring rolls, I think. Yeah. Really, some spring rolls are really close to starving. So we've made it back to Soy 11, which is where we're staying, and as promised we've got our beers and we've got our spring rolls, which look amazing. I just dropped that one. We seem to have done the full gambit of travelling in Bangkok today. We went on the BTS, we went on the Klongs, we caught a Tuk Tuk. I don't think you can travel in any more diverse ways in one day. Brilliant day, but the weather really let us down. It was a shame, real shame. So that ends a very wet and soggy day in Bangkok today. We're calling it quits. We've had a few beers. Yeah, that weather was terrible today, wasn't it?
Yeah, I got so wet that I actually had to go back to the hotel and change. I was so damp, it was horrible.
Woman's prerogative, as they say. We're last seen somewhere. The last picture saw us was getting absolutely soaked, but having a fantastic day, riding the Klongs, Tuk Tuks, and the BTS. That was great fun today, wasn't it?
And like we said at the beginning of the video, we're here for a while in Thailand, so watch out for our other videos.